Alright, so off camera I went ahead and picked out my fabrics for my applique pieces as well as grabbed my shirts for my designs. So I'm going to use this long sleeve t-shirt for the floral design. That one's going to be the one that probably takes the longest to stitch out, so I'm going to start with that one. So I picked out that I'm going to use the light pink and the dark pink. This is heat transfer glitter vinyl that I'm going to use for the flowers. Just this lime green stripe for the leaves, and then this green, kind of like a crosshatch type design for the shamrock itself. And then for the more gender one, I'm kind of trying to make a little bit more gender neutral with the 3 clovers. I'm going to use just a plain onesie, non-ruffle. And then I'm going to use these 3 fabrics, the bigger green shamrock in the middle, the lime one on the side, and then the more mint colored one on the other side. And then for that quick stitch design that is just the stitching, I have this cute little Peter Pan collar from ARB. I think that'll just be so sweet just to have that design stitch there and her name underneath. And it's a long sleeve, I believe this is it's a onesie too, but they do make these in just regular shirts. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we have one of our 10 needle machines all loaded up with this floral design. I do rotate it when I use these fast frames so that the neckline's pointing out. If anyone's interested in learning some more about why or how I use these fast frames for my infant size shirts and bodysuits, just comment below. I'd be happy to go into that in further detail. But let's go ahead and get this one started. So now we have this one all trimmed, ready to go, back on the machine. It's just going to finish all the satin stitching as well as the name. And this is a smaller design for a smaller shirt, but it's still only 24 minutes, even with the satin stitching. That's pretty awesome. And this design again is from Creative Appliques. I'll include a link below if you want to purchase that design. I am one of her test stitchers, so this is a coming soon at the time when this is being filmed. But if you click my link, it is an affiliate link. Just to be upfront, means I might get just a small percentage of your purchase, but it does not cost you any additional. So let's go ahead and get this one started, and we'll get the next one going. So I have this 3 little clover design on my other 10 needle. I have 2 brother 10 needles that I use. I'm going to wait and start that 3rd quick stitch one after one of these designs finish. I'm not going to use my 6 needle for those today. I just do not have extra green thread enough to put on this machine. I try to keep at least 3 of most of my popular colors, but green is not one of my most popular colors, so I do not have very many of those on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one started. We'll get the placement, get all the fabric placed down and let that stitch, and then we'll get the satin stitching going on the other one too. have our last one ready and set up to stitch out. It's the triple bean stitch. There's no applique pieces on this one, so it's going to be a super fast stitch out. I'm going to put it on this cute little Peter Pan collared onesie. I think it'll be just such a cute little classic design. 9 minutes, guys. That's super fast. I'm always looking for super fast, fun, but cute stitch outs for my shop so I can get things done quickly for my customers, because, well, time is money. So let's get this one started, and I'll show you what everything looks like once they're finished. Here's the finished 3 shirts we just set up and made. So I think this vintage stitch one is my absolute favorite on this little Peter Pan collar. I've always loved like the big, more bold appliques, the satin stitching, but now that I have a daughter of my own to dress and all these cute little things, I'm finding myself being drawn to these vintage, just more subtle looks. So I'm looking forward to adding so many more of those to my shop this year. I love how this one came out too, that glitter HTV in the flowers, and I love this font, this name, so that might be a new favorite for me. And here is the 3 clover zigzag one I did. Normally I would make this applique maybe just a little bit bigger on this size. This was only about not quite 5 inches wide. I'd probably make it closer to 6 maybe, so it's out just a little bit further. And I think I wish I would have swapped these 2 fabrics and put the lime in the center with this bolder pattern, but I still love it. I'm gonna go ahead and list it in my shop. Sometimes I've found the things that I am just not so sure about end up being my best sellers, so I am so excited for all 3 of these. Again, you can find them at creativeappliques.com, and if you're not already, go check out Creative Appliques channel. Dawn, the owner of that and digitizer, is so sweet, and she does such a great job, guys. Again, just Creative Appliques is where you can find these. I'll include my link below. Hey guys, thanks again so much for joining our channel and watching us as we made these 3 new samples for our shop. If you could go ahead and give us a like and hit that subscribe button, it helps us out so much. If you have any questions on anything we've used or any things we did, we'd be happy to help you out. Just leave a comment below. And if you have anything you'd like to see us go over again in the future, just let us know as well. I will be doing a video coming up on some of our software that we use and how we use it, as well as our fast frames. So if you have would like to see those or anything else, just let us know. Again, if you could like and subscribe, that'd really help us out. Thanks. Bye.